Good evening, everyone watching this. I wanted to provide an update on my portfolio and what happened in January, what I sold, what stocks and ETFs I bought, how many dividends I received, and just my kind of general thoughts I had about investing throughout the month. First off, dividends I received. In total, I received almost $32 in dividends, though if you take out the interest I earned from the random cash sitting in the Fidelity SPACs account, I earned barely over $28 in dividends from actual stocks slash ETFs. So kind of a low amount, but I'm still very early in my investing journey. It hasn't even been a year yet since I've set up these accounts. So and not too mad about it. Not disappointed in the slightest. I know that next year, assuming everything is good, I think I'm forecasted to earn like $80 next January. So almost like 3 times the amount that I earned this time around. So next, I did early on in January, as I was thinking more about my portfolio and my holdings with SCHD, VOO, and BGT being the major percentage of my portfolio. I think 70% right now. I felt it wasn't really oops. I felt it wasn't really necessary to hold DGRO and DGRW. I thought to myself, I'd rather just put that money into some of my individual stock holdings to just basically build up those positions, like O or PG, Google, those kind of stocks. So ultimately, I did sell those, and as you can see, I earned just a little over $5,700 from the sell of these two ETFs. And now on to what did I buy? Beginning early on in the month, I bought almost $3,030 of General Mills. I bought a little over $3,000 of O. I bought almost 2,000 of, or sorry, I bought a little over 3,000 of O in my individual, 2,000 of O in my Roth, almost 2,000 of CMS, which is a utility stock in my Roth. And then I bought almost 3,000 each of Pepsi and Procter and Gamble. Then near the end of the month, I put in another $1,000 and I ended up buying a share each of Visa, Public Services, Google, and Amazon. I wanted to invest a little more in some of these, in these stocks. I just wanted to hold a little bit more of an individual position than in ETFs. Particularly, it would be interesting to see what the dividends of V and Google are like, 20 years from now. It could be really good. Same thing with RSG, Republic Services, and then I know Amazon doesn't have a dividend, but I really like Amazon. I don't use them as much as nearly a lot of other people in this world, but I still like Amazon as a service, a business. I think they're going to be one of those stocks that you're going to want to hold for a long time. Though, I mean, that could change. You never know. There could be something that comes along that's better than Amazon. That seems kind of far-fetched, but you never know. For now, I'm going to continue holding it and hope it continues to do well. What I wanted to show you too was value of my portfolio, I grabbed the value from my three main accounts. Sorry, my dog Wilson's getting excited. He wants to play. Um, as you can see right up here on the left, I got the value of my three main accounts, my Roth, my taxable individual brokerage, and my rollover IRA. And yeah, we dropped a little bit. I forget exactly everything that happened in the end of July, but we did experience a little bit of a drop. But thankfully, in the week since, well, in this first week of February, so far, my portfolio has gained some value. Overall, as you can see, my Roth, not so much in the week, but my taxable up 1%, rollover up just a little under 1%. And this is what I was saying earlier, that as you can see overall, my top three, which makes up 70% of my overall portfolio, is, as you can see up here, SCHD, VOO, and BGT. The top five then include O, Realty Income, and General Mills. This is based on value, I should mention. And then you throw in my top 10, Procter & Gamble, NVIDIA, Pepsi, CMS, and then Chevron, right? Yeah, Chevron's in my top 10. Yeah. And then this right here just shows my top 10 by dividend income. So as you can see, SCHD makes up a good chunk of my income, my dividend income right now, followed by O and VOO. Here's my total yearly projected dividends so far. This here shows just the increase from my last entry, showing how much my dividend might have increased. And then this section down here, it just shows the possible breakdown of my portfolio if I say I invested 2,000 more into Pepsi. It would adjust the weight. Oops, that's not what I want to do. It would adjust the weight, show what it would be if I made a $2,000 investment at this moment in time, show how much the percentage weight would increase by, shows all the decrease for the others. This just shows here that based on let's see, if I wanted to get to my portfolio value to $2,000 right now through investing, what I would have to invest to get to that based on a percentage for each holding I want. And yeah, as you can see, there's some that it's saying I shouldn't invest in anymore. I think if anything, matter of fact, I think I need to take out some according to this, but it's just something I'm playing around with right now as I continue my investing journey and play around and see what I like to do and how I want to analyze my holdings. And yeah, I don't know. I like fiddling around with all this little stuff for now. So yeah, again, I think I mentioned this, but my kind of plan going forward for the coming year is I do kind of want to dollar cost average into Amazon, Republic Services, Visa, and Google over at least like the next several months. I kind of want to DCA into them a bit. And then I might start buying more SCHD, VOO, and VGT just so that they kind of remain I think right now I want to keep them around 70%. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm new in my investing journey, figuring out what I really want to do. Going back to what I want to invest in and my portfolio breakdown. I was thinking maybe I invest a little bit into Bitcoin right now, invest a little bit into gold and other precious metals, or just some other stuff. Because right now, literally all of not, I would say 90% of my wealth is all in my retirement accounts right now. And well, on one hand, that's good if the stock market is going up. If it's not though, that money could be put in other assets. I don't know. I'm figuring things out. So if anyone has any feedback related to that, any thoughts, what they're going through regarding investing and whatnot, write it down in the comments. Let me know. I hope you have a good rest of your day whenever you're listening to this. Take care.